You just unboxed a brand new gaming laptop, plugged it in, and hit the power button, only to realize your old machine can't keep up. The stuttering, the heat, the way your games look like they were rendered in 2012. You need something that doesn't just play modern titles at high settings, but does it smoothly, quietly, and without melting your lap. Enter the ASUS V16 16-inch WUXGA gaming laptop. With an Intel Core i7-4240H processor, an NVIDIA RTX 5070 GPU, 16 GB of DDR5 RAM, and a 1 TB SSD, this isn't just another gaming rig. It's a powerhouse built for both play and productivity. But does it live up to the hype? Let's break it down. For years, gamers and creators have been stuck between two extremes. Either a laptop that's powerful but overheats under load, or one that's cool but can't handle demanding tasks. The ASUS V16 aims to fix that with its IceCool thermal design, a feature that's become a signature of ASUS's high-end gaming laptops. But before we dive into specs, let's talk about what it actually feels like to use this thing day in and day out. Right out of the box, the ASUS V16 makes a strong first impression. It's sleek, with a matte black finish that doesn't scream gamer, but still looks premium. The build quality is solid, no flex in the chassis, and the keyboard has a satisfying click with good key travel. The 16-inch WUXGA display is a standout, with ultra-slim bezels that make the screen feel immersive without being distracting. The matte finish on the display reduces glare, which is a game-changer if you're gaming in a bright room or working on design projects. At 144 Hz, motion is buttery smooth, and the aspect ratio gives you a little extra vertical space for productivity. It's the kind of display that makes everything from gaming to video editing feel more engaging. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood because that's where the V16 really shines. The Intel Core i7-4240H processor is a beast, especially for a laptop. It's a 16-core, 24-thread chip that can handle everything from heavy multitasking to CPU-intensive games without breaking a sweat. Paired with the NVIDIA RTX 5070 GPU, you're looking at a machine that can run modern titles like or at high settings with ray tracing enabled. The 16 GB of DDR5 RAM ensures that you're not bottlenecked by memory, and the 1 TB SSD means you've got plenty of space for your games, apps, and files without needing to constantly manage storage. Windows 11 is pre-installed, which is great for productivity features like snap layouts and virtual desktops. But raw power isn't everything. How does this laptop actually perform in real-world scenarios? Let's start with gaming. The V16 consistently hits 144 FPS on high settings at 1440p, even with ray tracing turned on. It averages around 100 FPS at 1440p with DLSS enabled, which is smooth enough to make the game feel responsive. For productivity, the Core i7-4240H chews through video editing in Adobe Premiere Pro without a hiccup, and the RTX 5070 accelerates rendering tasks significantly. The IceCool thermal system keeps temperatures in check, even during long gaming sessions. I measured CPU temps around 85 degrees Celsius under load, which is warm but not throttling territory. The fans do get loud under heavy load, but that's par for the course with high-end gaming laptops. Of course, no laptop is perfect, and the V16 has a few trade-offs. The battery life is mediocre at best. Expect around 3 to 4 hours of light use, which is typical for a gaming laptop, but still disappointing if you're used to ultra-portables. The keyboard is great for gaming, but the lack of per-key RGB might be a letdown for some users who love customization. And while the display is excellent, it's not a 4K panel. So if you're looking for the absolute highest resolution, you might want to look elsewhere. The weight is also a factor. This isn't a lightweight machine, clocking in at around 5.5 pounds. If portability is a priority, you'll need to consider that. So how does the ASUS V16 stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, which is a strong alternative in this price range. Both laptops feature similar specs, but the Legion Pro 7i has a slightly better keyboard and a more aggressive design. However, the V16's IceCool thermal system gives it an edge in sustained performance, and the WUXGA display is more color accurate out of the box. Another competitor is the MSI Raider G78HX, which offers a similar spec sheet, but with a more aggressive aesthetic and slightly better battery life. That said, the V16's build quality and display make it a more balanced choice for both gaming and productivity. After spending weeks with the ASUS V16, I can confidently say it's one of the best gaming laptops on the market right now. It delivers on its promise of high performance without sacrificing build quality or display quality. The IceCool thermal system is a standout feature, ensuring that the laptop stays cool and quiet even under heavy load. The combination of the Core 7240H and RTX 5070 makes it a future-proof machine that can handle anything you throw at it, whether it's gaming, content creation, or multitasking. The only real downsides are the battery life and weight, but those are trade-offs you make when you opt for a high-end gaming laptop. If you're in the market for a new gaming laptop and you want something that's powerful, well-built, and ready for both play and work, the ASUS V16 is a fantastic choice. It's not cheap, but it's a solid investment for anyone who demands the best. Head to ASUS's website or check out retailers like Best Buy or Amazon to pick one up. Trust me, you won't regret it.